Hey guys, so it's Friday, so I'm so excited. It's finally the weekend. So it's exciting because there's always so much you can do on the weekends, but you can only do so much of it and then you get frustrated that you don't get it all done. Anyways, so I just got home. I'm gonna clean up my dishes from last night and start on some supper for tonight. I stopped by the post office and mailed my mom's package, so Mom, if you're watching this, I did 2-day shipping, so you should get it by Tuesday because it's business days only. So, yeah, I'm excited. I finally got her present all shipped off, and I know something I want to talk to you guys about, but I gotta bring it up on the computer first. Okay, I've got the thing on the screen, and Jelly told me about this. She has all the awesome hookups for all the cool things to get. Like, it's gonna be the death of my bank account. But anyways, it's this monitor arm for monitors like my Cintiq, which I'm currently using since I'm still waiting on the adapter for my normal monitor, which is on. Why is this on? Anyway, it's still on. Anyway, so I really, really need this. It's not even a want. I swear it's more of a need than a want, because the Cintiq 22 HD sits on the desk like this. Oh, hey, there's Judy. It just sits on this little stand like this, and I can pull it to the edge of the desk, but really I have to sit straight up and up close to the screen when I draw. Like, I have to be back straight, and it kind of hurts my back after a while. Plus, for some reason, after drawing for like 4 hours, my wrist starts to really hurt, which is stupid because I use a bamboo pen tablet at work all day, every day, 40 hours a week, and my wrist does not get sore at all. But my Cintiq hurts my wrist after like 4 hours, and then it'll hurt for a few days after that. So it's all about the positioning. It's really dumb. So because of that, I don't use my Cintiq as much as I should. And so it's like, I need this arm. Basically, this allows you to pull the monitor. You can see videos of it. It's so cool. You can pull it wherever you want, and the monitor will just sit there. Like, if I want more desk space, I can just push the monitor way back. If I want it all up close and sort of sitting on my lap, I can do that. There's so much customization. So this particular arm is $170, and I need it. Like, I might even just buy it right now because I've been thinking about it for the last few days, and I still really, really want it. So I'm probably gonna get it, and I'm super excited because that would just make my life so much easier. Oh my God. So thanks again to Jelly for the awesome ideas. She always has the cool info on everything, about everything. So yeah, that is totally awesome. I need that monitor arm really badly. This is one that has 2 arms, but it's just like, like, yeah, I'm just gonna pull my Cintiq over and just gonna rest it right here because I can. Oh, look, you can just totally relax and be like, yo, just gonna sketch here on my Cintiq, and then when you're done with it, you just push it back up, and it's that easy to put it back. Mother of God. So you guys have been asking about what export settings I use specifically, because in yesterday's video I said how I changed my settings, and my video uploaded in, like, it was I think 7 minutes for a 9-minute video instead of taking an hour to upload. So I have this preset I use because these are presets that come with it, but mine was some kind of custom preset that I label 720p 24 frames per second YouTube new. This is what I've been using for like the last month, and it was based off a YouTube preset. Here's where I was confused in yesterday's vlog. I thought the old preset I used was the YouTube one. No, the one I have been using for the last month is the YouTube preset. If you just like scroll down in your presets in Premiere Pro, there's one that's YouTube 720p. All I did was make sure it was set to 24 frames per second, and I set the audio to mono and instead of stereo. So that was my 720p 24 frames per second YouTube new, because these top ones are all ones I created. But then there's this other one. It's called B720. B was just for Baylee, so I know it's one that I made. 720p 24 frames a second mono, because like sometimes my vlogs sound weird in stereo, so I just prefer mono. So I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I use this setting that's labeled HD 720p 23.976. I switched it to be exactly 24 frames a second, but I'm pretty sure that is what I use for this preset. It's really hard for me to remember because I've done so many presets and it's been a long time, but I know I used to go to this, so I think that's what it was, and then I tweaked some stuff. So I can show you what my settings are set to. So obviously 1280 by 720, I've got 24 frames per second. Even though my camera records in 30 frames per second, I exported at 24, I don't know why. I'm just used to 24 frames a second for things because of animation and such. Field orders, progressive, square pixels, NTSC, profile main, level 3.2, I don't know what that means, that's just what it's at. Bitrate encoding is set to VBR 1 pass because you can do 2 pass. Just do 1 pass. And here's where your file size gets crazy, is when you mess with your bitrate. So I think on my other file, that like the stuff I've been using for the last month, that's terrible, uploaded super slow, had a huge, like it had the bitrate maxed out. So down here it tells you what your file size is going to be, 527. If I bring up the bit rate, it should go up. Look at that, 1304. So I think whatever my settings were, here, let's just go back to my presets. So let's go to the one I've been using for the last few months, or this last month, 1500, 1565. And then I go back to my old setting, which was this one. It's a third of the size. Like, that's ridiculous. And what's weird is, you'd think if it's a third of the size, it would take a third of the time to upload. No, it was like a sixth of the time to upload. Instead of an hour, it's taking 10 minutes. That's a sixth of the time, but you're only cutting the video quality down by 2/3, which is really weird. So I don't know what that was all about. So anyways, I had my bit rate for this one set to minimum 8, maximum 10, and that way the file size stays small. And then for audio, here are my settings. I don't know if it really matters so much for audio because video is what takes up the most space, but that's just the settings I use, and then there's more details here for all the settings. So yeah. What you got over there, Christian?
I don't know. What is it?
Is that for an early birthday present for me?
No.
Ooh. I'm creeping on your games.
Okay.
Second Son. I heard that one's good. Ew, I hate sports games. And controller. I'm not going to put it back in the bag because I only have one hand. Christian, we have a few different options for noodles. We have rotini, bow ties, or spaghetti. Rotini, bow ties, or spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Okay. Bay leaves. So I finally got the router properly hooked up because it was just sitting on the kitchen counter for the longest time. It looked super messy and gross, and we want it in the living room. So I just fed this cable down, around along the ground, and then the router is now back there, and now like, the consoles can get plugged in directly and stuff. And then I'm gonna feed my Ethernet cable across. I don't need this 25-foot cable, I guess, but I think my other ones will be a bit too short anyway, so might have to use the long guy anyways. And feed from my computer to there so that I can have the faster internet, because the last couple nights I've just been feeding this all the way through the kitchen, just like all along the floor, because I don't know, I get twice as fast internet when I'm plugged in, so that's why I do that. But now I can just be plugged in all the time. So, I've got my Ethernet cable hooked up, and it's actually running under this rug, because I really don't know what else to do except put a rug over it, because it has to cut across the little walking area. So, it feeds up and underneath my desk into my computer. So, I got my fuzzy rug. It's so fuzzy. I gotta change the calendar, guys. It's May 2nd, and there will no longer be two Elsas side by side. I thought this looked really good together, but time to flip. Oh, Kristoff and Sven! And Olaf. So, I'm looking up buying one of these Ergotron arms, and you can't actually order it from their website. You have to get it from somewhere else. So I'm on Amazon, and it's sold by them, but it's cheaper because it's $170 on their website, but it's $155 here. Plus, I was assuming that the price on their website was in US dollars or something, so I was expecting it to be more expensive on Amazon, but it's actually cheaper. Oh yeah, because here it says the regular Canadian price is $177. It's actually not that much more expensive than the US price. Usually there's a bigger difference. And it qualifies for free shipping. Amazon, I love you! So excited. So it'll be $154.98. So $155 for this monitor arm for my Cintiq. No! They're charging me BC taxes. So with taxes, it's $173.58. Usually you can get away without taxes on online orders as long as it's not coming from a Canadian seller. But I have to pay taxes on it, so there's like $18 in taxes. So it's $173.58. That's still okay though. That's around the same price I was expecting to pay. It's actually cheaper than I was expecting to pay because I was expecting to pay shipping on top of the $170. So yeah. Guess what? I just bought Ergotron LX desk mount LCD arm 452411026 by Ergotron. They lied to me. They said there was one left in stock. Now it says there's 4. They probably have infinite stock because I'm sure they have tons in their warehouse. Lame. So yesterday at work, I was reading some emails, like YouTube comments and stuff, and someone commented on my Tom Felton Q&A video saying, for those of you coming from Tumblr, the fanfic question starts at 19 minutes. And I was just like, people from Tumblr. So someone's been posting about my video on Tumblr, and then my coworker went on Tumblr and did a search, and she found these gift sets and stuff, and I totally forgot about that because I was going to look it up myself. So I just remembered it tonight. And so if you just, all you search is Tom Felton, and this is in the most popular, so here's the very top of the results. There's some nice gifts there. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, so anything with these like Fan Expo backgrounds is from my video. Just thought it was kind of cool that people made gift sets out of it and stuff, and were like posting it, because I think if you click on it, it shows the whole set. There's different sets that I've seen, but yeah, I just thought it was kind of cool that people made those from my video, because it's not like it's, you know, it's not like someone's stealing artwork or anything. It's just this video I filmed of him at a convention, so it's different. If someone was stealing my artwork and reposting, I would not like it. But something like this, I'm like, yeah, repost it. That's awesome. So it's pretty cool. Someone even embedded the video in one of their posts, like the whole video. So it's kind of cool just seeing that. I was not expecting that. Brooklyn, are you still watching the Q&A?
No.
You gave up on it? You just went to it?
I found another one with a link, so I just clicked on it to see if it linked to your video, and it did.
Nice. Yeah, and it's cool as people are actually, like, underneath the gift sets, people are linking back to my video, which is really awesome, too, so, yay! Oh my god! So, for about the last hour and a half, I've been FaceTiming with my sister all night, but for about the last hour and a half, I kept saying, oh, I should really start editing the vlog soon, it's getting super late, and when I'm FaceTiming, I'm not really, sorry, I ran out of memory, but yeah, when I'm FaceTiming, I'm not filming much because I'm chatting away with my sister. And so I just kept saying, I gotta go edit my vlog and maybe attempt to film some final words or something. So finally got away, it's 12:12. Oh, it just changed to 12:13. And so finally gonna get around to editing. So yeah, well, nothing really happened. I vlogged a bit about stuff, but nothing really happened today. But it's the weekend, so I'm excited for tomorrow and for Sunday, so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is the lazy way to wash a knife. Wet the cloth. It's already wet because I already did that. And then do a little bit of this. And a little bit of this. And then dry it off. Dang, that's a big